actually safe. Oh, excuse me, sir. Oh, wow. Look at you. I'm definitely getting some bad boy vibes out of you.
Nani?
What? Bad boy? Just like a man with a real presence. This nonchalant demeanor, that scowl that says, don't ask me about my dark past. Yes, amazing. You're the very definition of a bad boy. Badass dads. Oh, God. Hey, hold on a second. What exactly are you talking about? Well, I just think you look like a cool old guy. So I'm asking, what the heck is this bad boy old guy stuff you keep saying? Huh? You're the poster boy of a badass dad, yet you don't know what they are? Bad boys are so in right now. No, I've never heard of them. I see. You must be the kind of man who becomes a dilf without trying. All right. You just rock the look naturally. See, the bad in bad boy is short for badass dad. A middle-aged man who's dangerous yet dandy. Rugged but respectable. Simply put, a cool old guy with a bit of a bad boy streak. I see. They're appearing on TV shows, magazines, even in movies. Old men who kick ass have gotten really popular recently. I never would have thought. Me, a badass dad. How many years did I age in prison? I'm conducting interviews for a magazine, an article to seek out and determine who are the bad boys of Kamurocho. Wait, there's an actual criteria for that? Yes. I'm interviewing the hottest dilfs I can find, then deciding whether they're truly bad boy material. Some men are just trying to ride the bad boy gravy train because it's trendy now, but they're not the real deal. I don't really get it, but it sounds really stupid. And I would definitely like to interview you. Interested?
Nani?
Me? This town has a ton of bad boys roaming around the streets. Why not stop them? Well, a lot of the men on the streets aren't bad boys. They're just bad people. It's too dangerous to talk to most of them. So I wandered into this park thinking it'd be safer, and I was hoping to find some more fatherly type here. You came into West Park thinking it'd be safe? Well, if I don't do something, the story I've been working on for months will fall through, so please help me out. And besides, if you turn out to be a true bad boy, you get a special prize. Okay, now I'm thinking it's going to be an item or something. Sure, I'll give it a shot. What could go wrong? Fine, I'll do it. Really? It's going to take up a good chunk of your time. Is that okay? Why are you trying to deter me from this? I don't... Sure, I guess. This could be okay, right? Do it, Trevor, you love it. I don't know. Yeah, that's fine. But thank you so much. Well, for starters, can you tell me your name and age? Sure. Kazuma Kiryu, 37 years old. Thank you, Kiryu-san. Pushing 40, huh? Perfect. Well, Kiryu-san, you can tell me what your priorities are in life as a badass dad. My priorities? How are other guys answering? Let's see. The man I interviewed earlier said he makes sure to wear sunglasses all the time, whether it's midday or midnight. Oh, God.
Nani?
Sunglasses at midnight? He just sounds like an idiot. He does! That's not true. Some people say the sunglasses are the #1 must-have accessory for bad boys. I still don't understand exactly what a bad boy is. Well, whatever. It's our #1 priority these days. What's my #1 priority these days? My #1 priority? Majima-san! I feel like that's gonna be the wrong. That's clearly the joke answer. This is the wrong answer. So my clothes then? I guess. Let's see. If I had to pick something, I'd say my clothes. I see. What part of your clothes are you particular about? I usually don't wear t-shirts. I like dress shirts, the kind you can button up. But I always unbutton the shirt down to my chest. I don't like it when a shirt feels tighter on my throat. That's why I don't wear neckties either. I see. You're showing a lot of chest, even today. Bad boys always show off their chests. You really seem to get the basics of being a cool old guy, Kiryu-san.
Hmm?
You think? Yes, the other was definitely badass dad material. Some grandpa will, with his shirt buttoned up to the topmost is most uncool. I mean, it makes sense at the workplace, but that reminds me of my stint as a businessman. I got some flack about my clothes. Well, I showed him. Okay, next question. Sure. Okay then, Kitty-san. My next question is... Howdy, folks. Hold on there a dang old minute. Yes? I've been listening to you kids talking about bad boys and whatnot. You want a real man? Not one beats the boss. No one beats the boss. Oh, a bad boy's boss man, you say? You stay put. I'll go fetch him. What the fuck's going on? Oh, God. Hey, Kiryu. Getting interviewed, eh? You sure got a lot of free time on your hands all of a sudden. Well, she practically begged me to do it. So you're this boss that the man was talking about. I've been working on a story to find the best bad boy, the Kamurocho. Oh, you don't have to explain. I watched the whole thing. Uh-huh. So, miss, do you want to interview me too? May I? That open robe, the scent of tobacco. I'm sensing an aura of badassery from you just as strong as Kiryu's. Actually, you may be an even bigger bad boy than Kiryu.
Nani?
What the? You think? I don't really get it, but why do I feel slighted? May I have your name? Oh, you can just call me the florist. The florist? Okay, well then, I'm gonna continue my interview with both of you. Kiryu-san and Mr. Florist. Let me ask the both of you. Do you have an interesting bad boy story you can share?
Nani?
What? Something like a heroic exploits? Sure. If you have something. Mr. Florist, would you care to share first? Let's see. I was walking in town the other day when a young thug and woman tried to mug me, demanding my wallet and everything. Oh my gosh. Were they targeting you for being an older man? Yep. But unlucky for him, my job is eavesdropping and taking candid photos, so I aired his dirty laundry on the spot. Stuff like his purchase history of pornography, the identity of his favorite sex worker, and the most recent sex acts he's enjoyed with said worker. Some real kinky shit. Then his little partner in crime got disgusted. She said, "You sick bastard. I can't believe it." Then they started to argue, and I went along my merry way. Man, you're pretty brutal sometimes. You've got your fists, I've got my facts. Though to be fair, the girl was cheating on the thug with multiple guys. Wait, coming back to stop candid photos, eavesdropping? That's your job? What exactly? Oh, do you really want to know? No, I'm just gonna pretend I never heard all of that. But that incident does qualify you for bad boy status. Okay, Kiryu-san, what about you? Kiryu? Then you can beat my bad boy story. Bad boy story. Let's see. I went out on a rampage at a funeral is actually true. I was in the joint for 10 years, and I beat up punks on a daily basis. This sounds badass when you think of it out of context. Like, I went to funeral and I beat some people up. Were you invited? Oh no, that sounds awful. I was in the joint for 10 years, so you are a criminal then. That actually could probably overlap a little bit, I'm not sure. This can honestly be taken the least like as I am an asshole, so I'm gonna say this. I don't really know what it is about me, but I get dragged into fights with street punks every time I turn a corner. Oh, really? Maybe something about you just compels young, feisty men to confront you. Maybe, but every fight ends the same way. Them on the ground begging for their lives and me taking their money.
Huh?
What? Beating up punks and taking their money? That certainly is bad. But I'm not the instigator here, and I don't ever ask for the money. So it's not that bad, just a little bad, right?
Oi.
Hey, wait. But if you're beating them up, how's that any better than my blackmailing them? Well, Kitty-san isn't exposing embarrassing secrets, but he's fighting back. Both are forms of self-defense, though. Perhaps Kiryu-san's story just sounds more heroic. It totally does. What? I disagree. I'm just going to move on to the next question. Next question is...
Nani?
Is that Date-san? Oh, Kiryu. And the florist. Hey, guys. Date-san, what are you doing here? Just on a quick patrol? What are you guys up to? I'm being interviewed as a bad boy old guy.
Huh?
Come again?
あの、
Are you a friend of Kiryu-san?
Uh,
Yeah, this is Date-san. He's a cop. Oh, a cop. I'm currently interviewing men for a magazine. This is gonna go on for a while, isn't it? So you're finding the badass dads of Kamurocho, eh?
うん。
Yes. Older men are in right now. Tough guys with a heart of gold, like Kitty-san, Mr. Florist here. Everyone from teeny boppers to grandmothers are going wild for silver foxes and on a silver screen. Now that you mention it, Saya was telling me just the other day all the girls are into old guys. Saya-chan, is that your daughter?
Oh,
Yeah, that's right. Hey, wait a minute. Does that mean Saya's into guys like Kiryu and the Florist?
うん。
Yes, I think that's exactly what she was saying. No! She can't! I do not approve! Besides, I'm the very definition of a badass dad. You guys aren't bad at all.
Nani?
You're the police officer here.
そうだ。
Do enlighten us, Date-san. How are you anything but a Boy Scout, through and through?
いや、
No, I'm a loose cannon cop, a maverick of the police force. I'm always taking heat from the chief for defying orders. You know, just saying, he is the most stereotypical loose cannon cop out of all of us. If any of us were to be in like a B-movie action flick, he would be the star of the show just for being like the cop that just does what he wants, and odds are gets fired at least twice in the movie and then comes back somehow getting promoted. On top of that, I got drunk and failed to meet up with my daughter. That's just bad parenting. Like shit parenting.
Nani?
What? Does that qualify as being a bad boy if that's the case? I forgot my friend's birthday one time.
Oi.
Then check this out. I forgot. Oh, God! I forgot my wife's anniversary. No, that is... Okay, out of all our fuck-ups, yours might be the worst. It's like one says like, oh, I forgot to talk with my daughter. That's kind of shitty. Kiryu, I forgot a birthday once. Rude, but it could be worse. I forgot our anniversary. Oh, God.
あの、
Excuse me. If you are trying to prove how much of a bad boy you are, this is having the opposite effect. Oh, our bad. Come on. That's not what being a badass dad is all about. Standing up to your daughter, standing up to your daughter, forgetting your anniversary, that's more bad guy than badass. Wipe that smirk off your face. You should never forget a friend's birthday either, Kiryu-san. It's not the same tier, though! If there was a ranking of being a jackass from like 1 to 10, and this was ranked anywhere, forgetting the friend's birthday, that's like a, a 4, maybe? Like, just for not standing up your daughter, that's like at least a 7. And what the florist did for the anniversary, that's like a solid 9. Maybe 8.5. Oh, sorry. Don't you dare laugh. Your mouth can't even move. Why am I the only one getting yelled at?
Boy.
Hey, so who among us would make the best bad boy anyway? Huh? Why do you ask? I think we need to decide who the best badass dad is. It's kind of important now. Sure, I'm in. Bring it on. Good. Oh wait, that was Kiryu. Good. Then starting now, instead of just sitting around and trying to one-up each other, we battle for the title of Ultimate Bad Boy. What? Excuse me, but you can't just change my story. Don't be so uptight. I think it makes more sense, if you ask me. And it's much more interesting, don't you think? You really think so? But I came here to interview men, not justicate your egos. Judicate your egos. Then how about this? You can continue the interview by asking each of us a question. The 3 of us will answer the question, and he who gives the best answer will get more badass dad cred. Oh god, stretching. I see, that sounds fair. Don't you think, miss? Yes, I guess that's a good compromise. Then it's settled. So I just have to do what I already planned, which was to ask you some questions and get some answers. Exactly. And afterwards, you can decide which of us is the most worthy of the title of the Ultimate Bad Boy. Works for me. Let's see. Let's get the question then. Okay, then I'm going to ask the one that's been that became on the back burner from the end of for the end of my interview. What do you think is the most important thing to a bad boy? Oh. Most important thing. Too easy. Oh, you're pretty confident, huh? Then please, Florist, go ahead and answer first. Isn't it obvious? Financial power. Financial power? You mean money? Bingo. It's human nature to gain more confidence as you acquire more capital. As self-worth grows with net worth, it creates an image of the respectable adult male. Daddyism. Having both makes you the kind of man that girls want and boys want to be. Dandyism. Why did I say dad? I think I get it. Money leads to confidence, and confidence makes you dandy, so dandyism is not just about clothes. It's the attitude of an older, more refined gentleman. And that dandyism is what makes a badass dad so cool. Is that what you're saying? Exactly. So the most important thing to a bad boy is financial power, see? It all boils down to making bank. A man with no money usually has no confidence. Look at the homeless in purgatory. Sure, they're good guys, but badass dads, not one of them. I guess that's true. Then you've got me. I make tons of money on the ground. Here, sorry guys. But I'm confident in my level of raw dandyism. It's just too high for you to even compete. Florist makes a pretty convincing argument. I see, Mr. Florist. Thank you for the enlightening response. That's son. Would you like to answer? Sure. You know nothing, I'm a florist of Sai. But it's true that financial power is important to badass dads. No doubt about that. But as far as the most important thing goes, clothes, but no cigar. Oh, do go on. Interesting. What are you implying, Nata-san? One thing to a bad boy, that'd be to have a loving family. I was gonna say family, actually, because he's the only one here that actually has a legit family that technically he's in contact with. Huh? Family? What's Nata-san even talking about? Listen. What a true cool old guy needs needs at the heart of it to love his family, and the family that loves him back. No matter how much money and confidence a man might have, it's all for nothing if there's no one to share it with. Boy can only become a real grown man when he has a partner to care for and a family to protect. I see. So a guy without a loving family is only half a man. Compared to a real bad boy, he'd be out of his league. In that respect, I've got a wife and daughter to protect. But how about you, Kiryu?
何
What? Well, Haruka counts, right? You got street cred, but you've never been married. Without domestic experience, Junior. It's too early to call yourself a badass dad. But lots of dandy men aren't married.
Huh?
What? There are tons of bachelors out there, charming all kinds of women, and they've still got some real swagger to them. So I don't think badass dad necessarily has to mean married with children. She's right. And you're talking like you're some kind of respectable family man. But until recently, you weren't getting along with your wife or daughter at all.
Yeah.
Well, that was because, you know... Guess I'm the clear winner here. Ah. It looks like the florist has the lead, at least for now. You're up, Kiryu-san. Do you have a better answer? Sure. The most important thing for a bad boy is... going to what? Having less common sense than normal men, and I have no clue. All these sound like joke answers. Going to a tiny salon every day to look your best. Kind of bullshit. Being dumber than everyone else. Kind of a trope, but I could maybe see that as like being the answer. And I have no clue. Clearly the wrong answer. Ugh. I have no clue. No clue. I'm done. I got nothing. Right now, no clue, I'm pretty sure, is not the right answer. So, I'm going to flip a coin. If it is heads, I'm going to say the tiny salon because I don't know why. Maybe look. Like, they did say people care about their looks now, so maybe that would somehow relate to fashion or something. Whereas, common sense, that's the only other non-dud answer, so... Let's see. Heads, tiny salon, tails, common sense. All right. This sounds terrible, though. What makes me a bad boy? Being dumber than everyone else. Having less common sense than normal adults. I don't follow. You mean like being more unconventional? Okay, you're actually spinning it to be a better thing than I thought. That's right. But going overboard is no good either. It's all about maintaining a balance. Interesting. Can you explain that? Let's see. For example, it's common sense for a salaryman to wear a suit to work. We all know that. But it would be weird if you came to the office wearing a Hawaiian shirt and shorts, right? No common sense. True, that does sound like an out-of-touch old codger. Yeah, but if that man wore a suit with no tie... and with his shirt unbuttoned all the way, and shirt not buttoned all the way up. Now that's a bad boy. You're describing yourself, you fuck. Walking the fine line between formal and casual makes you approachable without sacrificing the fragrance of danger that draws a woman to an older guy in the first place. You are selling this so hard and spinning it far more than I thought you would. Oh, that's good. A middle-aged man not wearing a suit button all the way up comes off as rigid. And he doesn't even exist to a woman. It's just as bad as the opposite extreme. That's true, now that you mention it. What a great example. But the florist and that son have financial power or a loving family is pretty elitist. It's a common sense invented by society. A myth of masculinity. Truth is, a carefree guy without money or family doesn't limit himself to societal standards. That's a true bad boy. Wow, that's enlightening. I never thought of it that way. What? Well, thank you for answering, everyone. Sure, all that's left is for you to decide who among us is worthy of being the ultimate bad boy.
Hi.
Yes. let me make the announcement. Drum roll, please. The ultimate bad boy is. Actually, you can't really hear it, but it's like. Oh fuck, controller, but. Kiryu-san! Hold on. Had to get the cable. Yes, obvious choice. Damn it. The reason is that I thought Kiryu-san's answer was the coolest and most impressive. Crap. That's a letdown, but it is what it is. And I actually have a special prize for Kiryu-san. What do I get? Oh, thanks. You got Italian shoulder bag. Really? Well, Kiryu-san, keep it dandy as the ultimate badass dad. A cool old guy who never seems to age, huh? I bet I can pull that off. I'm sure you do just dandy. Well, please excuse me. Yeah, see you around. Funny enough, that wasn't the fake one, it was a penny. Badass dads, huh? I spent so long in jail. It's easy to forget 10 years have actually passed me by. I guess I'm old enough to be considered an old man now, huh? Not really. Hmm? Oh. They look really disappointed when they lost. Sucks to be you! Gloat or comfort them. You know what? It's not that bad, but... I kind of want to gloat. No, not going to be a dick. Hey, come on. Don't be so glum. I think you guys are pretty dandy, too. We don't need your pity. It makes the loss worse. Kiryu, can you just shut up and let us be? Oh, okay. Dandyism. What a load of bullshit. Hey, not the son. Want to grab a drink downstairs?
Yeah.
Nah, sorry, but I gotta go. Have to get back. Alright. Damn it, Kiryu. Next time I won't lose. Really. That's actually a good amount of experience. Holy shit. I'm gonna try to go back there and save. But I am gonna take a quick little break here to get upstretched and get some water. I appear to be out, and unfortunately, I remember distinctly that I left the water container not full, so this might be a bit of a longer break, unfortunately, but I'll see you in a second, alright? Wait. Mute itself because God hates me, but alright. See you in a second, be right back. Alright, sorry about that. I am back now. And now I'm back with water. Alright. Now let's go see who is gonna die over in Little Chinatown. Actually, also, let me check out the new skills I can get. Coming along, Dragon Jack? I still have not bought it. I know which one I want to get, and I would have to actually probably move my desk around because I don't know how the lighting would work here, but I'm still down for it. I got the camera for it, for that I would be using for a green screen, just I don't have the money for it. Unfortunately as well, I can't get it right now because rent's fucking due tomorrow for me, basically. I can't just say, here's $100 for me to make sure I can get a good green screen or anything like that. Because I've tried, like, even doing, like, a blue screen or something else, like, in the background, but just, it did not work. I need a brighter color, sort of. And also, a lot of my shirts were blue, so it just didn't work out at all. How about I just go and... Actually, I can't even do that one. Fuck, that's right. Is there anything else that's that low that I can grab? Nope. Hunter Pretty Hat Fair? Oh, it looked terrible. Like, it was fucking terrible to look at. One of the reasons I didn't do that as well, because I wanted to wear that every now and then. We don't need to go to Purgatory itself, but order Data-san. Let's see, what the hell is going on? That little dog's over there too. Poor thing.
来たか。
There you are.
どうだ。
Oh.
何か分かったことはないか。
はるかを連れ去った奴らはジャカの連中だ。
何？ジャカだと？
ああ、ギャングの奴がそうほざいた。はるかは今横浜にいる。
だとしたらここで準備する必要があるな。ジャカのことだ。何が待ち受けてるかわからない。桐生、準備ができたら声をかけてくれ。車で横浜に向かうぞ。じゃあな。
It's just kind of like point of no
もし
return.
俺が刑事になってなかったら何をしてたんだろうな。
執念深い伊達さんなら何だってできるだろう。新聞記者なんて向いてるんじゃないのか。
新聞記者？勘弁してくれ。お前だって意外な仕事が向いてたりするんじゃねえのか。タクシー運転手とかよ。
さすがにそれはないだろ
う。だな。さすがに無理があるな。
Wait, doesn't Kiryu eventually become a taxi driver? I think like in one of the trailers or something for one of the other games, I saw him doing that. I don't know why. I thought he was just undercover or something. What could go wrong? Let's go.
そうだな。
わかった。それじゃあ横浜へ向かうぞ。